coming right up. The Spurs taking on the Knicks. For the Spurs, the best in the business all season long. The cream of the crop. They look to continue that dominance tonight. Knicks, Spurs, coming up next. Don't go anywhere. Welcome, everyone, to NBA Basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, and a quick look at some of the numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Fox in at the 1. And for New York, the forwards are Bridges and Towns. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. And the basket by Vassell. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Fox. Wembanyama pass with the Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us...
He blocks it again!
What an incredible defensive year it's been for him as he continues to swat away shots.
And Greg, you look at the totals for him this season, he's closing in on third most blocks in a season.
And that record set by Elmore Smith in 1974, the first season that blocks were recorded. A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Outside, Towns. Shamet kicks to Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The Knicks pull it in. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Spurs.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Towns with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo, and there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Spurs with possession. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Here's Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Inside. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Stolen by Robinson.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
Shamet finds Brunson. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the Knicks, Doris, making some aggressive moves in recent years, loading up for a title run, and they came close.
And Kevin, this after years of patience and methodical building. You give away 5 first-round picks for Mikal Bridges, and of course you give away Julius Randle and Dante DiVincenzo to get Karl Anthony Towns. They haven't quite reached the summit, will they?
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. It's getting late in the season. Let's now see the standings out east. Taking a look at New York. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
Well, I think for New York, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Clock at 4. Shoots over Towns. Robinson pulls it in. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Knicks trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Towns kicks to Robinson. Again with the block.
And that block now tying him for the 3rd most block in an NBA season.
Oh, what a year he's had. One of the best defensive seasons that anybody has ever had.
And with 393 blocks, he sits alongside Elmore Smith's incredible 1974 season with the Lakers.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Knicks with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their 2 meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And stolen by Vassell. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. Towns with the steal. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
I'll tell you, because of his big frame, if you allow OG Anunoby out on the break, good things will happen for his team.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 19-5 run here. It's Vassell on the wing. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Brunson with a clean look. Buries it from three-point range. Brunson's got 5.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Pass to Castle. Outside, Fox. And here is Vassell. He's guarded by Anunoby. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the ring.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. They double team Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo finds Fox. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Brunson against Fox. Brunson, no good.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Vassell, no good. Knicks trail by 14. Here's Bridges. Good work defensively by Fox.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Big-time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They trail by 14. Pass to Brunson. New York moving it around. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson knows who he is. A vertical spacer. What a pretty dunk.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. They grab their own miss. Back to Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Anunoby. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Puts one up from 19. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Spurs lead by 14. Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Dope. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Devin Vassell out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Wembanyama in its center.
Boy, he looks and will take that shot every time. Just won't go.
Bridges outside. Pass to McBride. Now, here's Clarkson. There's another block.
And his season-long block party continues. What a stalwart on D.
You're right, GA, now coming close to second on the all-time blocks list.
And it was Manute Bol back in '86 who can claim the second spot for most blocks in a season. That number may be in jeopardy with the way he's been swatting them away here.
Clarkson against Castle. Clarkson outside. He blocks it again.
And the amount of blocks he has this season are just staggering.
GA, the numbers don't lie. He's now third for most blocks in a season.
Passing Elmore Smith and now looking up at Manute Bol, who's sitting in second. Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
New York missing again.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Tries again. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. For three, Vassell. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill. And then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Landry Shamet's checked in for New York. Screen by Hart. And that one's good, Shamet.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Offensive rebound on the wing, Giannis. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Anunoby kicks to Hart. Off target with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. For 3, Bridges gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Snatched up. Pass to Castle. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Castle's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Hart. Takes it off the glass.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
And a deep 3 from Fox. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. Knicks trail by 20. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Miles McBride.
One shot.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
Towns against Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Spurs leading by 19. Vassell kicks to Fox. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Stolen by Anunoby. Now Bridges, guarded by Fox. Bridges misses.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Vassell, and that one is hammered home.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Shamet kicks to Hart. Nailed from three-point land. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Hart with a screen on Fox. The kick out to Towns. It's good.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Wembanyama passes to Antetokounmpo. No good from the wing. Knicks trail by 15. Anunoby with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. Right side Towns. Fires the three. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Castle. Giannis up top. He's got 10. He gets that one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And that one misses. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Boy, he's been so efficient in this one. That helps your team in so many ways when you can put it in the basket.
Anunoby outside. Off target from outside.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Castle. Shoots over Shamet. Castle misses. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 13-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Fox has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Hart outside. Pass to Anunoby. They get it back. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. The three-pointer is right on target. Fox has got a pair of triples in the second now for San Antonio. Now, here's Anunoby, covered by Vassell. Pass to Hart. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's in there. Shamet's got 8.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Castle. Offline with his 3.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Shamet the pass to Towns. The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in football.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Spurs lead by 14. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, you see their focus on the glass, getting second chance points on one end and preventing them on the other.
That's been just one of the storylines in a total wipeout thus far. And now it's time to bring up the Players of the Month in the NBA. And the Eastern Conference winner, Jalen Brunson. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Bridges against Vassell. Back to Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing. San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Giannis. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. 17 points for Giannis.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Here's Robinson again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Shamet on the wing. A putback, and Robinson is right there. Robinson's got 5 now.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox, and the shot goes down.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wembanyama passes to Giannis. The kick out to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Castle finds Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. With 1 on the clock. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Brunson against Fox. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And no good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Bridges misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Fox goes in. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Over Bridges. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Vassell's got 13 points.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Brunson to end the drought. Here's Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Wembanyama outside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
And here's Brunson outside. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 11.
He totally lost his defender, broke his ankles, then knocks down the jump.
Yeah, and it's one thing to score on a guy, it's another to flat out torch him.
Here's Castle. He's covered by Shamet. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And here's Vassell from the arc. Wembanyama. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the quarter. Pass to Shamet. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And it's Brunson missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the three ball is good.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Bridges kicks to Robinson. Brunson outside. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Brunson's got 14 points.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Kevin.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And it's Brunson missing.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Brunson up top. Guarded by Fox. Outside, Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 17.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Fox against Brunson. Wembanyama, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Pass to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots from the right block. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. .146 left to play in the third. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. He blocks it again.
The defense he has played all year has been nothing short of fantastic. He has shaped this team's defense.
He's been quite a rim protector. You're right, man. His efforts have him tied for the second most blocks in a year.
Alongside the 7'7" giant Manute Bol, who tallied 397 blocks way back in 1986 with the Bullets.
To the middle, here's Wembanyama.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you gotta push him out of the paint.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Here's the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And for the Spurs, they're shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Vassell inside the line. Here's good. That's another bucket.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for third for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
68.
Bridges against Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. Pass to McLaughlin. Vassell outside. No good on the three. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. There's another block.
Wow, another block as he continues this historic pace.
Only one more man to catch as he is now second on the list for most blocks in a season.
Well, anytime you can pass Manute Bol on a list of blocks, you are doing something right. He's done it, leapfrogging Bol's high of 397 he put up back in 86.
Towns with the bucket.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
Here's McBride. Pass to Shamet. Anunoby, a screen on Castle. Now, here's Shamet. Castle covering. And San Antonio shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Wembanyama finds Castle. Launches it. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
To the paint, here's Hart. Good work defensively by Bryant.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Vassell wide open. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Hart outside. Towns down low. Defended by Wembanyama. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got 22.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Pass to Castle. Fires it up. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Here's Shamet. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Spurs lead.
Wembanyama against Towns. Bryant, that's for two. And it's Shamet with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
San Antonio leading by 23. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Johnson's checked in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Jordan McLaughlin. McBride passes to Robinson. Now Shamet. Back to Robinson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Batted away by Wembanyama with authority. Victor saw that coming a mile away.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. His three-pointers off the mark.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Anunoby, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
78.
Here's Castle. Here's another rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. Here's Towns. Yes, that goes in. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Wembanyama against Robinson. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Outside Robinson. Shamet the pass to Towns. Lobbed up there for Robinson. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And a look now at how the offense. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for the Knicks. Andrew Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Spurs leading by 19. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. The Spurs working the ball around now. Bounce pass onto Kumbo. Fox dishes to Giannis. In the corner, Castle with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. Wembanyama has got 48.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Bridges with it, and it's Vassell picking him up. Bridges kicks to Shamet. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Here's Shamet. And the 3 off target. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. The Knicks have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Towns kicks to Brunson. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. And got it! Another basket.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Rally's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. Bridges outside. Pass to Shamet. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama looking it over. For three, Vassell grabs the rebound again. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. I'd say that's impossible, but he does this every night, folks. Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think coming into this game, these guys felt they had the confidence to win. And looking at the season they've had already, 58 wins in the books. Tonight will be win number 59.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, you felt his impact all over the game tonight. A triple-double, outstanding.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fox with the steal. Wembanyama with it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
Please be sure to make it home.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Let's meet the starting five for your Philadelphia 76.
And Tim, on paper, this is a bit of a lopsided matchup, but nothing is a given in this league.
Yeah, B.A., that's for sure. The margin for error very slim in this league, and really all we're talking about on a given night is a different guy heating up to make this game much more competitive.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Wembanyama out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in at the point guard position.
Hey, good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Here's Maxey. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Inside, here's Embiid. No luck on that one. Good D by Wembanyama. Fox feeling it out a bit. Lets it fly. Philadelphia grabs the miss. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And so here is Philadelphia. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Pass to Embiid. To the inside. And George with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Coming off a terrific game against New York. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The three from Edgecombe. Buries it from three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Spurs lead by 3. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Embiid, following the bucket by the Spurs. George, no good. Wembanyama up top. Embiid covers. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Vassell. George with a steal. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Well, one thing that's true about Embiid, he knows how to draw that whistle. That's a great pump fake.
And a moment. Here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks. A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. Out to Fox. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. 76ers trail by 3. George outside. Watford outside. 4-3. Oh, rejected by home.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference, Victor Wembanyama.
And you could not find a more deserving guy for this award. His ability to be whatever his team needs on both ends of the floor is an essential part of their success out there.
Now here's Maxey. He's scoreless. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Watford. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Back over to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama. And he also played a big role in their last game with New York. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Castle. Watford covering. 3-pointer. And Castle with the basket on the assist from Wembanyama.
You're upgrading the three-point shot. It's big for Castle as he continues to develop.
George outside, looking to end the run. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Castle on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Vassell outside. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
Fox outside. This one for three. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Castle. And here's Maxey outside. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 10. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Wembanyama. Back to Castle. Wembanyama screen. Lets the three fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
This team trusts Maxey to make good decisions with the ball.
Left side, Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Some changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for Watford, and it's Grimes in for George. Now here's Grimes. 8 points in his last timeout. Drummond, the screen on Vassell. Grimes. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio leading by 10. Wembanyama, the pass to Vassell. And there's the lob. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has meant everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Now here's Vassell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Wembanyama finds Fox. Shoots over Maxey. And there's another one for the Spurs.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Castle. Driving inside. Drummond. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Maxey. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Back to Fox. Pass to Antetokounmpo. San Antonio moving the ball around. And Fox, here we go. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. 76ers trail by 16. Here's Edgecombe. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. For 3, Maxey on target from range.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
Wembanyama, screen on Oubre. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Vassell. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, going up there. Vassell showing off his hops.
Down low. Here's Drummond. Out to Oubre from outside the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
3-pointer, Fox. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Maxey against Fox. Wing shot on the way. And And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 15. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Wembanyama screen. The 3, Vassell. The offensive rebound. Wembanyama's shot is good.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Fox against McCain. From behind the arc. And so it's San Antonio leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
They've got Quentin Grimes, Kelly Oubre out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's McCain in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Embiid against Wembanyama. Back to McCain. Pass to Embiid. From downtown. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Castle on the wing. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
He shoots. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, screen on Oubre. Here's Castle. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
McCain against Fox. Now Embiid. Gordon outside. The 3. He buries it from 3.
With all that defensive attention on Embiid, it's important that he scans the floor and tries to find his teammates.
Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Edwards, he's checked in for the Sixers. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Number 1, the Spurs.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. McCain against Fox. Spins. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
Sixer, number 22, Janai Cruz.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. The Sixers with another miss. San Antonio leading by 22. Wembanyama, the pass to Fox. The 3-ball. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really has upgraded that three-point stroke.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Vassell. On the attack, Oubre. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Wembanyama, screen on McCain. Fox, that's good.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Here's Embiid. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Oubre. Castle for 3. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Wembanyama against Embiid. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the 76ers making a change here. Maxi's checked in. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 16-5 run. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo surveys. Castle on the wing, covered by McCain. 3-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Embiid.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
With the end of the regular season around the corner, Legs, the better teams perhaps shifting focus to potential postseason opponents.
Well, B.A., that's true, but you certainly don't want to get ahead of yourself. You can't have guys looking past the game that's right in front of them. You have to stay in the here and now.
Watford's checked in for Philadelphia. Edgecombe comes in for McCain. Antetokounmpo outside. Castle for 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Maxey against Vassell. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer Embiid. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
Well, the crowd should be on their feet most of this one. This team has been steamrolling opponents, and those fans are eager to see a repeat performance.
George, he's checked in for Oubre. To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Fox against Maxey. To the left side wing. Embiid. The Sixers again can't hit.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
He shoots it. And there's Fox on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Fox has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Brian, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. For 3, they grab their own miss. Count it. Wembanyama's got 33 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Back to Castle. Pass to Fox. From the arc. Paul George pulls it in.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Now here's Maxey. And he's now 3 for 8 after that one.
Well, that combination of speed and elite handle, that's what separates Tyrese Maxey.
Here's Fox. Castle outside. Pass to Fox. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Maxey surveying the D. Embiid finds Maxey. George outside. Embiid a screen on Vassell. George's shot is off. And the Spurs shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Wembanyama pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Castle. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Castle's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Maxey passes to Watford. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that is his 3rd foul of the half. Now they...
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. How about his shot blocking? He's been an intimidating presence out there. Well, now a minute to check it. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
This is a great facility. Rowdy fans who bring the energy night in and night out. That's the big advantage. Exciting times for this franchise right now.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now, Wembanyama has a major impact at both ends, possibly a generational talent. Time will tell, but he's showing it all tonight.
There might be some Lou Alcindor in this kid. You know who I'm talking about? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the length, the toughness. But like you said,
thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
The 76ers shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Maxey passes to Embiid. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
That's great range. Joel Embiid has never been afraid to shoot the 3 if it's given to him.
Wembanyama against Embiid. Wembanyama screen from deep. Harper. And again with the rebound.
Oh, wow. When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
Fox against Maxey. Embiid from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Top of the...
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Maxey against Fox. The 3 is up. And it's Maxey missing.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Wembanyama, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama down low. Watford covering. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Wembanyama. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Three-pointer Embiid knocks it down from distance. Embiid's got 7 points for the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Wembanyama, screen on Maxey. Fox for 3. Pure from three-point range.
I love watching Fox get his revenge like this. A great triple.
Up top, Maxey. He's covered by Fox. And it's Maxey missing.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Wembanyama, pass to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. And Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, good pass by Harper. Unselfish. Always keeps his eyes up.
Up top, Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Wembanyama against Embiid. He takes it in. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Here's Edgecombe. George outside. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Maxey outside. And he recovers it. Drops in the 3. Maxey's got 10. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. 42 points for Victor Wembanyama. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Yeah, they've clearly been a more physical team. And how about all those second chance points? What a concerted effort to pound the offensive glass.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post. Embiid's got 9 points here in the second half.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
Wembanyama screen. Fox for 3. The shot that time not on target. The 76ers shooting just 36% in the third. George, good.
Yeah, Paul George has the ability to be physical as a wing, an important element in his game.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Pass to Harper. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Out to Fox. Takes the 3. Here's Harper. Launches a 3. And Watford pulls it down.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Maxey passes to Watford. Takes a 3. That shot is off. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Fox outside. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Left side, Johnson. Here he goes. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Great speed for Johnson, especially with his size. I mean, he got to the rack in a hurry.
Outside Maxey. Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. Again with the block. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too. It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Maxey against Fox. A little mid-range shot is up. That's good from Embiid on the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got assist number 8 now on the night. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Johnson on the wing. Here's Harper. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, George knocks down the long J. George has got 7.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
A different look for San Antonio. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Stolen by Drummond. Up top, Oubre. Antetokounmpo covering. Oubre passes to Maxey. Fires, top of the key. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And the 76ers shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Maxey. And the jam by Drummond.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Back to Fox. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
6 to shoot. From the top of the key, Grimes' shot is off. And Wembanyama has the ball here for San Antonio. They host the Pistons after this one. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Down low. Here's Drummond. Drops in the layup for 2. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And here's Castle. Let's go with a 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
It's just not his night from the 3. But this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Drummond to screen on Fox. Pass to Drummond. Back to McCain. Over Fox. Outside Grimes. The 3 is up. Drummond controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Now Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama screen. Antetokounmpo inside. Wembanyama screen on Oubre from 12 feet. With the clock winding down. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
Vassell against Oubre. The three. The shot no good. And so it's San Antonio with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. And for San Antonio, they're shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Kyle Lowry out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Grimes in at the three. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Wembanyama, the pass to Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got 5 assists tonight. Pass to Embiid. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-back legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
The 76ers shooting just 33% so far in this game. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Bryant. Here's Oubre. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama with it. Wembanyama, screen on Lowry. The three, Vassell. The second effort. Castle outside. And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by Oubre. Lowry outside. Launches it. McCain shot is off.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Oubre. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
Yet another bucket.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's McLaughlin. Here's Wembanyama. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Castle for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. Wembanyama, screen on Lowry. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, stolen by Embiid. McCain drives in. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Spurs shooting 27% here in the fourth. Castle outside. Here's the 3. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Yeah, he continues to make plays and build momentum for his team.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Wembanyama, pass to McLaughlin. Castle outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Bryant outside. Inside. Another one goes! Incredible!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And, you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Lowry, the pass to Embiid.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Watford's checked in for Oubre. Paul George comes in for Grimes. Edgecombe, he's checked in for McCain. And it's Maxey in for Lowry. Outside Maxey. Got a piece of it. Castle with it. Guarded now by Maxey.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good. Olynyk checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Castle for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Biyombo. Antetokounmpo comes in for Olynyk. And Fox is subbed in for Waters. George passes to Maxey. Back to George. Watford outside. For three, Maxey. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Castle. Here's Embiid. Philadelphia with another miss.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Victor was right to get aggressive inside, and he earned the foul call.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Shooting for San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Maxey. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
Fox outside. There's the three. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Here's Edgecombe to the paint. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 16 in the second half.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Puts up a deep three. Another shot. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Here's Watford. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Philadelphia's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Maxey passes to Embiid. Screen by Embiid. The three from Edgecombe. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 16th rebound on the night. Tipped. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, easy brush off for Wembanyama inside.
George outside. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Box for three. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. Watford outside. Maxey against Fox. Just 4 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Edgecombe, no good.
Well, he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't. Oh, connects again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Fox against Maxey. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist from Maxey.
Well, Embiid is laser focused. The way he shoots the ball is unreal for a 7-footer.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
He blocks it again.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. Oh, another one falls.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this.
Giannis, when you're...
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Allie LaFleur.
star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and a Beyond. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. I'm Kevin Harlan, here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for De'Aaron Fox.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Harris steps in at the 4, with Duren at the center spot. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. And for San Antonio, Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Wembanyama in at the center, filling out the middle.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against Cleveland. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Just 3 to shoot. Vassell, no good. Now the Pistons with it, and this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged, and they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
That's good from Castle.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Pass to Ivy. Harris kicks to Thompson. Back to Harris. The 3, drains it from beyond the arc.
Some guys live in the corner, so you better get good at it. Harris showing you how comfortable he is right there.
Launches it from deep. Castle misses. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Cunningham against Fox. To the inside. And Duren slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got his second bucket.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here's Cunningham. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. 3-pointer. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Now, here's Fox. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Good on the shot.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
To the paint. Here's Duren. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Here's Castle. A 14-point game for him in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. No problems knocking that one down. Fox has got 5.
Look at how planted Fox is. He's primed to shoot the moment he gets it.
Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris. 3-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Lays it up and banks it in. Wembanyama has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And this is where the power rankings sort of lie. In as we begin to look toward the postseason. Taking a look at New York, they still have a firm hold on that 2nd spot. Strong place to be.
When I look at San Antonio, they got to be the top pick to win the title. To be ranked number 1 at this late stage of the season, it shows you they've got plenty left in the tank come postseason.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a brief look while we have the chance of a few of the hottest big men in the NBA. The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
You know, he's gotten to the top of that list because he has a terrific sense and touch around the basket. He just finds ways to convert low post opportunities.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
LeVert's checked in for Detroit. And he sinks the 2nd. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Ivy. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Detroit's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the 1st. Duren with the screen on Giannis. Harris inside the line. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Does Wemby even need to jump to dunk? No. Must be nice.
And Duren slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here's Giannis. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wish I played with more guys like him.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. You look at Detroit. Right now the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong.
And right now for the Pistons, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Harris, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, good luck. Giannis can close space in a hurry with that lead.
Duren against Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Ivy. And the basket is good. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Rebound by the Pistons. Their last encounter was in Detroit.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Castle with it. He's covered by Thompson. Castle misses. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Kept alive. Shots good by Duren.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And the Spurs with possession. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside for Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Over Ivy. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so, LeVert will bring it up for the Pistons. 9-point game. Ivy passes to Thompson. Right now, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Different look here for Detroit. Holland, he's checked in for Thompson. Robinson is subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Here's Harris. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland. Pass to LeVert. Here is Robinson. Duren with a screen on Castle. Shot clock at 6. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer, LeVert. Wow, through the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
A tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Pistons trail by 10. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Fox in at the point. So that's who San Antonio starts the second round. Here's Holland. No scoring in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vassell. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Stewart. Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
LeVert kicks to Jones. Back to LeVert. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Lets the three fly. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 12. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Thank you, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys, back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Count it.
They need offense from Fox at the point guard. His jump shot is an important weapon for them.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
LeVert the pass to Holland. Stewart in the corner. takes the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Wembanyama with it. LeVert defending. And here's Vassell from the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's LeVert. 9 points last game. Back to Robinson. On the wing, Jones. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Castle, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Robinson. Stewart against Wembanyama. Stewart kicks to Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Floats it up for Wembanyama. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. And that's 17 points for Victor Wembanyama. Pistons trail by 17. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by Fox. LeVert the pass to Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
To the middle, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
They have no answer for Wemby tonight. Honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Harris is checked in for Jones. Thompson comes in for Holland. Ivy's checked in for Robinson. And it's Cunningham in for LeVert. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Ivy. Hits it from three-point range. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Ivy against Castle. Ivy on the wing. 5 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Takes the 13-footer. San Antonio with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cunningham against Fox. Antetokounmpo up top. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Over Harris. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cunningham inside, guarded by Fox.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Thompson passes to Harris. Now, here's Cunningham. No good with the triple. Wembanyama high post. Stewart on him. Wembanyama sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. That shot no good. Pistons trail by 20. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Stewart in the corner. Drops in the tray. Stewart's got 5 now.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Castle against Ivy. Pass to Thompson. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Now Castle. And here is Fox. A 24-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Detroit making a switch. Duran's checked in. Pistons trailed by 19. Now here's Cunningham. Still scoreless. Duran the pass to Ivy. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Outside Fox. Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now, here's Cunningham. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. And Duran slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Harris against Castle. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
Fox finds Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Down by 15. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Here's Wembanyama. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Now, here's Ivy. Over Castle. The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
Harris outside. To Cunningham. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Giannis. Wembanyama finds Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A different look now for San Antonio. Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Harper in for Stephon Castle.
And you gotta love Cunningham with the way that he's just always under control. He wants to play at his pace, methodically breaking down the defense.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Free throw good. Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ivy. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
It's tipped. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Boy, that was bad. It was like they were running different plays.
For three, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Harris has got 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And we finished one half of basketball. It's San Antonio. They're up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
You know, on the boards, they've been ferocious. They've been intimidating. Reminds me of watching Big Fella out there.
You know they're going to have some bruised elbows tonight. Thank you, Kenny. That was your first compliment in 3 years.
Fellas, what do you say we take a look now at the power rankings?
Well, right now for the Spurs, they're the best team in the league, and they know it. When you're the biggest dog, throw that muscle around, keep the rest of the pack in line.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the...
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the court for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the first one at the line is good. So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
Here's Thompson from outside the arc. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Giannis outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Harris off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Pistons trail by 10. Thompson dishes to Harris. Cunningham outside. Ivy against Harper. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Ivy just so difficult to corral. Sometimes you have to foul him and hope he misses.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Ivy. The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and so he's able to get 1 of 2. Spurs leading by 9. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. They get it again, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And Harris wide open. He shoots. A kick out to Cunningham. Thompson outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Wembanyama. Now Barnes. And here is Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Ivy. And Fox has it in the corner. It's up a 3. Duren pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Outside, Fox. It's stolen by Duren. Thompson in the posts. Barnes on him. Pass to Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Duren picks him up. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Cade Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Kevin, back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Harris looking it over. Thompson, a screen on Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Here's Duren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Victor Wembanyama.
The field goal percentage has spiked in the past 5 games. It's up a lot from what it had been earlier in the season. And with every game that it continues to rise, his confidence does as well. We'll see if he stays in that mode tonight.
Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Pistons. On the wing, Harris. Covered by Giannis. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Wembanyama against Duren. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Wembanyama, a screen on Harris. Giannis passes to Wembanyama. From deep, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Harris. Here's Thompson. Duren with it. And now by Barnes. 11 feet away. That one wide left. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Count that one. Wembanyama has got 37.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Ivy. And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Back to Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Pass to Barnes. Shoots the three. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Tops it outside. He tries for three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Now Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
There is no defensive rebound that is secure with Wemby lurking. That's a good play.
Duren against Wembanyama. Back to Duren. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. 18 points here for Jalen Duren. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look now for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Barnes. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. And a switch here also for Detroit. Karis LeVert's checked in for Cunningham. Goes up and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, fast hands from Ivy, forcing the offense to make a mistake.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on LeVert. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Wembanyama passes to Fox. There's the three. Duren pulls it in.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Ivy against Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Duren. Castle misses.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Down low. The rebound by the Spurs. They host the Clippers after this game. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pistons trail by 4. Pass to Ivy. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Harris. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 4 assists in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Now Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Ivy. Three-pointer, Fox. Second chance shot. Pass to Castle. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Some solid defense from Harris.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
LeVert kicks to Harris. A miss that time would have put him up.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Capitalizing inside with ease. Wemby is just so skilled down in this area.
Pass to LeVert. Now, here's Duren. Now, Ivy for the tie. Bangs home the trifecta. Ivy's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Wembanyama, a screen on LeVert. Castle misses. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Pistons. 1:02 left here in the third quarter. San Antonio with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Fox from outside. Cans it from downtown. Fox has got 14 points.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Harris outside. Jacks up a three. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wembanyama outside. Fox inside the line. Duren pulls it in.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
LeVert the pass to Harris. Ivy on the wing. Guarded by Fox. In the corner, it's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's McLaughlin. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Luke Cornett. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Keldon Johnson. Barnes, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And it's Fox in for Jordan McLaughlin. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Tobias Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Karis LeVert. Fox and Castle are their guards. Antetokounmpo out there with Wembanyama. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And rebounds again.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Ivy. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Ivy with it. Here's Cunningham. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Vassell, he's checked in for Barnes. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Ivy, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. San Antonio leading by 5. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Fast break. Cunningham's got it. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cunningham. Thompson's got 9 points now in just the second half. Antetokounmpo passes to Wembanyama. Pass to Thompson. Back to Ivy. It's deflected. Vassell outside. Drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Cunningham looking around. Ivy on the wing. A 3 ball. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. Spurs leading by 6. Now Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Here's Cunningham. Ivy outside, lets loose a 3, and down goes the 3.
Big-time buckets is what everyone wants to see from Ivy. He has to attack without hesitation in those situations.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wembanyama up top, defended by Duren. Just 4 to shoot. Fox! Another chance. Now Antetokounmpo. The 10-foot jumper hits.
And you can see the growing confidence that Giannis has in that mid-range.
Cunningham against Fox. Cunningham outside. Pulls the trigger. Again with the block. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Now Vassell. It's stolen by Duren.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Count the basket.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Duren with a screen on Castle. Cunningham. Wembanyama reels it in. Here's Vassell. 13 feet away. And again with the rebound. This kind of effort is amazing.
And he will not be denied. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. They led the game at 1 point by 20. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Antetokounmpo. For 3. No good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard